the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. And this weather today was absolutely nuts. It was 54 degrees in the morning when I went outside to throw my garbage out. It dropped 5 degrees in 10 minutes. It was absolutely freezing. As it got, Patty washed a bunch of blankets in the bin, and when I get done with this video, after I take care of the cats, I will empty the bin of one bin of clean laundry. The second bin is full of blankets and sheets. I'm going to leave them in there, throw a couple fabric softener sheets in there. I'm not sure if I have room to put them away, and then I need to start tonight on the bedroom. But it was 83 today, and very hot, and very muggy, and very sweaty. And I was on one bus, though. The driver had the air conditioner cranked up, and I made her laugh. I said, "Thank you for having the air conditioner on. Most of these drivers, it's too cold, I might freeze." And they'll be like, "No, it's crazy." All right, here's one of the things I got in the mail. I got other things to show, but I'll show them in successive days. I don't know why. I'm going to call her Dazzling Diamond. I can't remember what I called her. Why she sent me this. It's kind of weird. I had no interest in Charlie the Tuna, but now I have a Charlie the Tuna shirt. Hey, Sam, say Charlie sent you. So, and that fits in with the haul I did. So, yes, hello, Alien Carl. And I got this, somebody left this milk crate cart, but it kept, oops, here went something wrong on the floor. I got to put this stuff away in a minute. It kept detaching the handle, so it really drove me crazy. I found a paper bag, I took the paper handles off and tried to tie that, and it was worse on my back than if I'd carried it all in my backpack. I brought 40 pounds of cat litter home, and I signed up for Fubo, and because it was tied to my email, I couldn't sign out, I couldn't sign in, and the trial period, and I wanted to watch one Steelers game because I had no email, I couldn't watch the Steelers game, and the trial period ended. They charged me $64.95, so they want my food and cat litter money. So then I called them up. They're going to refund my money. Tomorrow I'll call my bank, dispute the charge, and then see if they'll give me the money back right away. I'm really mad. $64.95. Anyway, yeah, I like fish. there you go. There's your fish. Eating fish. So, different kind of fish in the tank than in the tank. There's simply steamed broccoli with cheese sauce. I got 2 of those. One day I hope to have my Mac aquarium with tropical neon tetras. All right, sweet and sour chicken. I forgot to give them the coupon. Pete's coffee on sale for $6.99. Every time coffee's on sale, I buy coffee. I've cut me down to 2 cups a day, but Martinelli's apple cider. Hold on, we got more here. Chicken pot stickers. I'm sitting in this plastic chair. The other day when I restored my email, I sat in this chair for 5 hours. I got up and left grooves in my legs, so Kathy does not like salad. Yeah, she eats tuna fish, but when you're poor, you eat a lot of tuna fish, and you get thoroughly sick of tuna fish. Okay, we have here. Now, this fits right in with the shirt. I bought this, and after I got the shirt, I had to laugh. Starkist. So Charlie said buy it. So that broke me up. I'm all sweaty, or I would have worn the shirt. I got a can of Arizona Grape Aid. The raccoons are out in force, so I'll have to feed Orangey in the morning. I'll go down and feed Mama Cat and Kitten when I'm done with this. Then I'm going to take a shower and then go back and start putting away the laundry and clean the corner up where the bookcase used to be. Okay, here is pineapple chunks, and here is Hormel Complete roast beef and mashed potatoes with gravy. They say a minute, but it's still cold, and you have to do it like I suspect you. Here's Guinea more beef stew. and then a best root beer, at least that I've found. And finally, another beef stew, and a piece of paper. Put this stuff back into the freezer, so that they sent in the paperwork. They faxed the paperwork to the weatherization people. I haven't heard from them. And then I got an app pre-approved, which is total BS, application for a credit card. I applied for the credit card. Every time I apply, even though it's past 60 days, you cannot apply within 60 days. They keep turning me down. So, and I got to call my other place that was going to give me a pressure cooker because I couldn't get my email. I couldn't log in there. I couldn't log into this other credit account. And then I got to call credit cards because when I got injured in May or June, whenever it was, I got behind my bills. I forgot to pay my bills. So I got two credit cards that get caught up. And before the injury, I'd never been, I think it was, might have been Paul Freeze or somebody. I'd have to look it up. So, but anyway, thanks to Dazzling Diamond, I can't remember the original name. I called her for sending the shirt, and Kathy is going to the hospital again. She's having bladder issues or kidney issues. It's been going on for months. So, well, the thing is, my score was at 650 before I didn't pay my bills because I was injured, because I was in so much pain. I forgot totally about paying my bills. I hadn't missed a payment in 3 years. I'm really pissed at the Intex airbed company. All right, let me put this stuff. And I got the invoice from Top Cat, so as soon as I get a box big enough to put the thing in, find the bag it came in, and find the manual, I can return it to Amazon, and then I can get a bed frame and put my bedding on the frame. What's the light, screen, whatever behind you? Well, there's my LED light. There's a light in the bedroom. I don't know what other light you're referring to. So now, yeah, she's been having this problem with screaming pain on and off for months now, and I don't know what to do about it. Of course, she's a diabetic. She's a type 1 diabetic. That may have something to do with it. So, Pappy had me hauling beans. Yeah, and another thing, because of all the snow in Montana, you may have supply shortages. They were all backed up. Yeah, it's the bedroom doorway. I had to run for the border when I came home. Something I got in the mail, something I got from Amazon, did not agree with me, and I bought 10 of them. I'm going to have to ask, how do I send these back? Because it attacked my stomach. But she does. I mean, her diet is different than mine, and I don't know. So, all right, now the fun part, trying to get out of this stupid chair. It's too hard to sit in the folding chair, but this is literally cramped up. I'm sitting in a lawn chair. And when these bins are gone, and either in the store, I'm going to give Patty 2 of them. One of them's broken. That's how I found it downstairs. Then I'm going to put them in storage. And there's 2 bins in the hallway there, and one has that need to be washed. Patty will take me to the laundromat. So, okay. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get up, and this is always painful. Anytime I have to get up off a chair, and particularly the floor, it hurts. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And there's nothing to push on this chair because it's really hard for me to get up my bad knees. List of things to do in the next year is buy another scale. My glass scale, electronic scale, one day just stopped working. Then I get to move the chair. put the pineapple in the ice box. I still have a lot to do in here. If I empty that one bin with all the clothes and towels, then I can take all the dirty laundry and stuff into the bin. I won't take out the blankets because I figure I'll leave them in there. They're clean. Always fun doing this. Not. Listen, quarter, stay in the cup. Do not bounce off the cup like. Okay. Now back to the corner. Do not spill water on my long underwear either, or whatever you're spilling it on. Okay, hold on. I threw out 2 pillows this morning. That the zippered covers, I could not get them off, and they were my longtime favorite down pillows. So, goodbye, faithful. Nice soft pillows. Okay. No, I walked today and my knee didn't like it. And also getting off the floor, I have to lift my entire body off the floor by my arms, and my knees being on the floor, off the floor, on the pillows, on the bedding, they start to swell up with fluid and hurt. Now they're both bad, so I have the problem with both knees, not just one, not the right one. The left knee is full of arthritis, so it hurts too. So this is why I have trouble getting up. Okay. Time for grape aid. Well, I have the problem with that. I don't know where I put the video. It's been so long. And it may be on my older. Okay. Rita, don't make comments like that. I'm putting you in a timeout. Sorry, but that is not appropriate, particularly on this channel, particularly with my religious. So, timeout for you. I should ban you for that comment. That is anti-Semitic. Make that kind of comment, do it at home on your own channel. Housing got the letter to the director, and I got a return receipt for that. But given that the manager faxed the thing over to weatherization whenever they decide to show up and put weather stripping on my doors and bring me a new refrigerator, I don't think I'm going to get evicted. They wouldn't be going to get me a new refrigerator if they were going to throw me out. So, and I am having more and more trouble seeing. I haven't had my eye drops. I have dry eye, and I can see the screen, but my eyes are hurting a lot. So when I get my money back, I will take the bus up to Walmart and get some eye medicine. So, oh, wait a minute. I don't remember a Slavo the Third. There's 2 clowns I've allowed in here, so where did you come from? Refresh my memory, because I banned all clowns. I didn't want this. Although I did see a great clown on him on eBay I was tempted to buy. And if I had the money and if I couldn't find them, I would buy the artwork, some artwork by Red Skelton, who did clown artwork, paintings. Red Skelton, one of the great comedians and comics. Okay. Yeah, we got a 3rd generation clown in the White House. Anyway. Oh, God. There was talk today on Blind to Billionaire that some members of Congress are still hoping to put SSI reform, which Biden says he approves of. So-called moderates, there's no such thing as a moderate Democrat. They want to cut the human infrastructure amount, but they want to raise our checks by $279, allow us to keep 10 grand in the bank instead of 2. And the ridiculous part, allow us to earn a big $325 a month without penalty, which is nothing. So, and the other thing, they'll take away the marriage penalty. If you get married now, they'd reduce your checks, which is so wrong. You were on SSI, you were allowed to make investments like in stocks or crypto, and you made enough money to get off of SSI, then you'd have a brand new taxpayer. So, but that'd be kind of weird if you went into an accountant and the guy was made up as a clown. Think about that for a minute. Cheesy the clown, tax accountant, tax advisor or something. Yeah? Oh, tomorrow I'll be going out to get food, and then I'm going downtown. There's a great gate with a zombie sign on it near the dive bar, and tomorrow is zombie pub crawl, so I'll be filming that. I'm not sure who Carl is talking to. So, I want to bring up certain people because it demonetizes the video. But both I and Kathy are being harassed. Let's just put it that way. So that's about it. I tried to go back to sleep this morning at 6:30 this morning, but it was like ice in here. Even after I put 3 blankets on. Then it warmed up by about 9 o'clock, and then I had to take the blankets off. I was sweating to death. Fluffy came in after 10 minutes, slept on the bedding, and little girl came in, although she's always shy and frightened to come in. Not my fault. She's always been that way. No, but the guy who has the haunted house here in Martinez, they do it every year, and his wife, they have all the old Universal blow mold monsters there. The original stuff from the 50s. These are bloodshot. I need eye drops. Oh, no wonder I'm hurting. I think that was a phrase in a James Bond movie, mergers and acquisitions. Anyway, They have all these fantastic things, and I've seen some kind of neat displays, but it wasn't dark enough. I'll probably walk around the neighborhood. There's been a lot of noise. I finally found out what all the noise was, and the cherry pickers, there was even one across the street. Now, what the hell are they doing? All this sawing and vibrating, and they are, I guess, cutting down tree limbs, maybe for PG&E or something. So there used to be a game on the Apple II called Millionaire, and I got so good at it, I aced it. I made billions in the stock market on the computer. Not for real, but of course my monster is Frankenstein. Kathy likes the Mummy. And then there's the Abbott and Costello movies, which poke fun at the monsters. And then I also love anything with the Hammer film, Hammer Dracula and all of that. I haven't seen those in 20 years, though. So anyway, I don't know when I'll get my money back, but if you want to donate for cat litter, it'd be appreciated. And here is the address for PayPal. Please don't give me any crap about them. $64.95 hurts. I was expecting to go to the store in the next couple of days and get more food and get enough cat litter for the month. And I got screwed out of it, so yeah. When I lived in Washington, D.C., I went to see every Hammer film. I went to see William Castle films, The Tingler. I think House of Haunted Hill was one of those, Dementia 13. I remember The Tingler because they had an ambulance and doctors and nurses and had a certificate you could get. They guaranteed to pay you, I think, $25,000 if you got frightened to death. And in some theaters, PayPal is a site where you can send donations to people. So it has nothing to do with tarnation, and your name is not Yosemite Sam. So that's a different Hammer. That was Hammer Films, a British film company. So now I got two boxes of cat litter today, and one of the boxes, the top fell apart when I got it in the door. It was falling apart on the way home, and they were roughly $9.95. But the part of the food did not cost me any money. I still had money in my food stamp. So I don't know. It was up for sale, and I think it fell apart. MC Hammer's former mansion in for sale. He went bankrupt. Can't touch that, and he didn't have any money to touch it. He spent money like water. So Patty is going to take us out for Halloween. We're going to go to the Hofbrau, and then we'll be going to all the decorations around here, and I'll be doing a video. It will not be live because this iPad is not Wi-Fi and cellular, which when I get my finally out of the shop, I'll get my Wi-Fi and cellular iPad back, go to T-Mobile, give them $25 a month. I've got to pay 2 huge bills next month, $57 for the coin dealer interest and $80 for or $81 for my P.O. box, so that's going to hurt. Let's see what this is. I grabbed this real fast. Mayonnaise, sweet relish, try it chilled. That's the only way I like tuna fish. Chunk light tuna in water. 2.6 ounce tuna pouch, 8 butter crackers, relish, reduced calorie mayonnaise, napkin, and a tiny loose. I walked to the library. I went and got all my mail. Tomorrow I'll do mail time. And another unboxing. And the time I got to the library, I fed Tiny one. I was absolutely soaked. So that's why I'm wearing this shirt. But well, I got a whole bin full of clean shirts. I'm going to hang them up tonight. And then the bin will be empty. And I'll take all the dirty laundry and the rugs and all that stuff has to be taken to the laundromat next month. And put it in there so it's not looks like clutter. I mean, I don't like this development with this Slavo the Third that I've never heard of. Or I can't remember anyway. So I think I may have banned Slavo Jr. I can't remember. One of those nasty about Carathy and I blocked it. Where's my juice? Huh. Can't even remember what I'm doing here. I'm tired. Before the pandemic, ranches around here had bookmobiles. I don't know what they're doing now. So, by the way, if you're into Amazon stuff, they have an Echo 8. I think it's an Echo 8. It's on sale now for $100. Little box, gives you a screen, gives you the weather. You can talk to your relatives if they have one, and you can play Amazon Music on it. And I don't think they work with YouTube. I don't remember. The one I had where I broke and I sent it back, it was over $200, and I was very unhappy. But then I couldn't afford to buy another one. They had a special deal, a special price deal on it when it first came out. Binge watched all the episodes again of Scorpion, and then I've been watching now History Channel, the story of us, the U.S., which is very interesting. Things are going tolerable. I either do a lot of sleeping or can't sleep. I wish I opened the box and ate one. I wish I hadn't I ordered what I ordered. I'm going to make it with potatoes and see if it doesn't attack me. Well, if someone comes on there and they say something bad about me or Kathy, they're gone. So, no, I haven't gotten any donations today. I had 2 friends send me money. That's where the cat litter and the food came from. Making $64.95 hurt temp. They said, we'll refund your money in 7 to 10 days. You ever notice that when they take money out, it's instantly, but if they want to give money back, they fight to return it. It's like you have to grab them by the neck. Don't eat gas station sushi. I wouldn't eat potato salad in China. It'd be stale. None of your business how much I have left. So, unless you want to pay the bill, then you can ask. You want to pay the entire card limit? When I charge enough, I have to buy Patty gas on Halloween. Then you can ask. But it's really not any of your business how much is on my credit card. FUBU. They have the NFL and Major League Baseball and all that. I just want to watch one Steelers game to see if they're going to play Rotten Ben and fire Mike Tomlin and bench Ben Roethlisberger. And then because Saturday night my email went south, I couldn't log into FUBU to cancel their service. So, well, I don't know. All I know is whenever Slavo Jr. was there, said bad things about Kathy and me, and I won't tolerate that after 10 years of doing this. December 11th will be 11 years, and one of the things that does annoy me is people keep asking about donations, but they never donate. Well, I don't have Twitch. I got enough trouble with the applications I've got. There is one great application that I can't use right now because I'm using the iPad. It's called Fetch. That's the way my dog runs up. Oh, and there is an animated mama cat. Hello, animated mama cat. Mama cat wants her dinner. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Everybody does that. They take 7 to 10 days to send your money back because they earn money for that 7 to 10 days. They get interest off it. That's why they do that. So, and I'm getting it wrong. Pesevri in Australia, someone sent him, I wish someone would send me one as a second working computer. They sent him a Mac, a cheese grater Mac Pro in about 90% perfect shape. So, the thing gets noisy because the fans and it draws a lot of heat. But what the hell was that? There's another thing. I'm going to sit down and write Biden a letter saying I'm thoroughly opposed to this idea that supposedly in the no one knows the language of this stimulus package because Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer won't tell anybody. It's like trying to talk to the Wizard of Oz. And they claim that their claims by the right that there's language in there to allow the IRS to sneak in your bank accounts and see exactly how much money you've got. I'm opposed to that on principle. We have enough government spying on us already, and the Patriot Act took a lot of our rights away. There's no reason for the government to look in our checking accounts. That's just wrong. And everybody in the country should tell Biden and the IRS to go shove it. All right, hold on a minute. Yeah, well, what was that movie with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau? They made two grumpy old men. They could do a movie, Senile Old Men, or The Man Who Was Never There, even when he is. All right, I guess I could do it here. That granny gets around. Okay. You want to send me a Chromebook? It would be appreciated. No, I'll do it here. Hold on a minute. Can't see it. No, it's weird. I can't see what I'm typing. I can see it on the screen. I don't feel like walking to the post office. I did today. And I'm not going to do this for too long because Mama Cat wants her dinner. And so does Kitten. No, that's not right. That's not my address. My eyes are hurting. I ran out of my eye drops, and I got to go on Monday to Walmart. You can't get to Walmart on the weekend. Doesn't stop there. Whoops. Hold on. Why didn't it like my name? It underlines my name, which is stupid. All right. That's where I live, so. Well, remind me to go to your house. I'll immediately look for your shoebox and switch it one of my empty shoeboxes because I probably need the money more than you do. My luck, there'd be a box full of dirty socks under there, and there wouldn't be any money in the box at all. Just having fun. All right. Maybe the money's under Granny's bed. And she'll hit me like the Granny does in the Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries. When Sylvester tried to eat Tweety all the time. Hey, bad kitty. I don't want to get up to get those Sylvesters that are up above the window. One with the birthday cake and the Tweety, and one with the Sylvester with his arms spread wide, and my pinky in the brain. If I try to get them down with the cane, they'll fall and probably knock the iPad on the floor. I love pinky in the brain. Pinky in the brain, pinky in the brain. One's a genius, the other insane. Oh, I don't know. Very fond of the Roadrunner, very fond of Pat. Kathy loves Pepe Le Pew, and I love and Bugs Bunny. Don't like Disney. Don't like MGM with Tom and Jerry. And that weird dog going up, sir, going down, sir. Whatever the dog's name was. Some kind of bulldog or something. I thought MGM cartoons were dumb. Just Warner Brothers for me. And I don't like Mickey Mouse. Neither does Kathy. And of course, the other thing is Moose and Squirrel. Rocky and Bullwinkle. I haven't seen The Simpsons in ages. Kathy hates Lisa. And she thinks that Marge Simpson should have never married Homer. She said he's not attractive. He was never, even when he was young, he wasn't attractive. I kind of disagree. He looked kind of good when he was young. And he's so dumb. Oh, wait a minute. Are you serious? Whoa. Thank you, Wildcard Line, if that's really you. I never know in here if it's a real person, but I guess it's $50. It's in there. How come I don't see him in here? How did he get in here with not being in here? Where the hell is he? Must have came in and left. Thank you, Wildcard Line. That will pay for all my cat litter for the month. I appreciate that very much. Wildcard Line likes George Senda. I'm out of little pouches. I got one pouch left. The cats love those pouches. I'll be able to order some more pouches too, maybe. I get my $64 back. Temptations has these little pouches with biscuits, tuna and chicken and tuna and crazy for them. Yeah, that's the most money I've gotten in a very long time. That's why it makes me want to cry. I watch other channels. They're doing live videos. Maybe if I ever got to Vegas once, if the pandemic were ever over, and I did live video on the Strip, I would get donations. I don't know. Other people get lots of money. Excuse me. I had forgotten one of the episodes of The Story of Us was talking about the Revolutionary War, and the Continental soldiers got ill from smallpox, and that was the pandemic of their day. And they had no immunity. And the Europeans had immunity, but the Americans didn't have any immunity to it. And Washington's doctors started inoculating the troops, and most of them wound up surviving. But they were still starving, no shoes. It was terrible. The Continental Congress wasn't giving them any money for even food. It's an amazing miracle that the American Army managed to survive and beat the British. They did have the help of the French, though. That's a fascinating series. They did one on the Civil War, too. And even though I'm a military historian of sorts, I didn't realize that the mini ball was so devastating. So, 40-second crippling booster. Yeah, right. I have not taken the booster shot because with the side effects I'm still having from the Pfizer vaccine, I'm afraid to take it. I don't know. I can't handle any more side effects. And Contra Costa County now says 71% of the people have gotten the shots, and they're now eased the restrictions. You now go to the gym and take your mask off. You can go to certain sporting events and take your mask off, but you still got to wear a mask. You're going to the food. And Trump keeps sending emails saying the disease came out of the Wuhan weapons lab. One of my videos on YouTube got removed because YouTube said it was hate speech when it wasn't. They removed the strike, but they still removed the video. And I don't do hate speech videos. Well, I don't know. I think this whole thing about if you don't take the vaccine, they fire you should be unconstitutional. I don't think the government or a corporation should force you to take a vaccine. And, you know, the Biden administration is more totalitarian than the communist regime in China or the former Soviet Union. They're forcing Americans to take a vaccine that they may not feel is safe, or they may object to it on religious reasons. And, you know, when did we have the government? Trump didn't do that. He just said, I think you should take it. But I did it because with all my other health issues, but I'm still paying the price. I wake up, my feet are hurting, and my toes are stabbing pains, and my feet go numb. Well, you know, there is a I get the emails from them. I can't look it up now. There's that channel that had Trump on it. Then they took away all its ability to get on the internet, and they're doing a religious refusal, and a lot of people are refusing on religious grounds, saying it's in the Bible and you can't put stuff in your body that the Bible forbids. So I watched an ad today where they claimed there was something in the Bible, and when they translated the Torah into Greek, they lost the original language, and it changed the whole wording of the 5 books of the Old Testament. And in the first 5 books, there's something that God says you must not eat, and people live longer lives. I don't know if this is BS or not. I didn't watch the video yet. I've got it linked to my Gmail. I'll sit down one night when I'm cleaning and watch these videos. I suspect I get these things, I can make you $100,000 in 3 days if you follow my program. How about $10 if I don't pay you anything for your program? Just to watch your video, you should be paying me, right? Then there's one, it's total BS. If you're a senior and you were under the Trump administration, he gave a gift to his senior supporters. And I got a check for $98,000. I got a check for $95,000. Then girl comes in, I got a check for $87,000. And the BS meter flies off the needle. The needle flies off and embeds it in the wall, if you believe that crap. Yeah, well, Safeway. No, where did I go? Yeah, I went to Safeway. They actually had wet cat food in boxes on the shelf for the first time in weeks. The shelves were not complete. They had 1 box of Meow Mix. And since Top Cat sent me 40 cans of Friskies, I'm good. Meters spinning like Chinook helicopter blades. Yeah, ones that fly off like when they were filming the movie The Twilight Zone that killed Vic Morrow. That kind of helicopter. That killed 2 kids and the actor Vic Morrow from combat. Patty's fine. called Patty there. I said, where are you with the weird noises? Beep, beep, beep. I said, did someone put a backup meter in your butt? And she laughed. She said, no, I'm in Safeway in the electric wheelchair. So. And, of course, we have the thing with the gasoline prices. By the way, somewhere, where did I put it? Is this the more current one? No, this is the new one. I got the Safeway ad, and I forgot to give them the coupon for one of my items today. By the way, Fetch. Woof, woof. Fetch, the little dog runs on the application. You take your receipts, and it scans them, and then it gives you points. And you hit 50,000 points, then you get $50 on Amazon, eBay, you get stuff for restaurants and everything. Well, I wish I'd been saving all my receipts all these months. I'd have 50,000 points. If I got enough points, I can get my bed frame. I don't know how much sugar it has. It has the dreaded... Well, this is weird. The first time I've ever seen this, it says fructose corn syrup, but not high fructose corn syrup. Okay, it has 65 grams of sugar. Added sugar is another 56 grams, 116% sugar. Vitamin C. Computer, be quiet. I still haven't fixed that. Sodium, nothing. Fat, nothing. Carbohydrates, 75 grams. And protein, nothing. So, one of these every three months, maybe. I drank one waiting for the bus because I was so hot and thirsty. Had somebody waiting for the bus. He was babbling away to himself. Then when I was trying to cross the street to go get my food at the first location, this guy in a wheelchair was coming up and, you need to get across the street. And I said, the light hasn't turned green yet, and it still says red for don't walk. You want to get run over, that's fine. He was bitching at me too. There are 8 million nuts in the naked city. I don't want. So, don't have any Patty stories for you, except she has to get her car registration and smog done next month. Well, how long have I been on here? Getting sleepy again. I gotta put away the laundry at least. I feel like I've accomplished something tonight. And go down and feed the mama cat. I will leave pouches, but I'm down to 1 pouch now. There will be no pouches for mama cat. Until I can order some more from Amazon. They love those pouches. Little girl will squeak when I give her the pouches. She actually meows. Meow, meow. She gets really excited. I have enough for my kitties. I kept aside 1 box for my cats. No, I'm not going to space. And today they launched a rocket and it crashed because George was too heavy. George died in a fireball and the entire launch area was destroyed. All the technicians burned up in the cataclysm. The fire spread and half of Florida was wiped out. You know, no, I can't dare risk that. Yeah. I used to take a nap between 4 and 7, and you know who would call me and wake me up until I finally, with enough bitching about it, she stopped calling me. I said, you're interrupting my nap hour. Then, of course, when I want to lie down between 4 and 7, there are times my body won't let me go to sleep. Wouldn't it be weird if Shatner went into space and a UFO showed up and abducted him and took him away? Kept based on whatever the View or something. I don't pay attention to whatever programs. I don't know who's on anymore. I don't think Oprah is anymore. Yeah, the question is it the aliens? Is it the Daros? There's a guy named Mark Felton. He does all these videos about World War II and the Nazis and the Germans. And he did one on the supposed German flying saucer that apparently was only models were built. He says Hitler did not go to Antarctica in a Nazi UFO. Although the Bell, the Glock, I think it's called the Glock, that may have actually done something, but it was in Poland. They apparently, the stand for it is still in Poland. It was huge. But they probably dismantled the Bell as well. Some are claiming I think that was a time machine. So. And I was looking on eBay for paranormal books. I looked up Daniel Fry and Howard Menger. And you think price gouging for gas and food is bad? They have first editions of those books. These were the 50s alien contactees. They want $400 and $500 for books, and one of them I saw, and I had a huge paranormal collection, and books that used to cost $5 to $10 in a bookstore used. They're asking $500 for them, and that's nuts. I don't care what it is. Now, there were some I would want to get because they're important, being a ufologist. More K. Jessup books. He wrote about 4 of them. The books by Gray Barker, other people. But the prices now are outrageous. It's like, good luck. You're going to try to get a book for $500 that costs $3. It was new in the 50s. Yeah, I'll buy some eventually. But right now my priority is I got a whole 2 credit card companies tomorrow and make payment arrangements. They charge me a $40 late fee. Well, they claim the bones of Hitler were found and confirmed. There was question originally if the Russians actually found his teeth or not, but the Russians did some kind of test, or somebody did DNA tests. I don't know what to believe. I know he's probably not alive. But a lot of Nazis went to South America, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Argentina. Well, I shouldn't have guzzled that. I'm having a lot of problem lately with drinking stuff. It starts attacking me. There used to be a game by SPI in the 70s. I can't remember the game, but they had the hero, and you went off these mountains in Antarctica. The hero was Paris Penguin's Bane, and the villain was this 50-foot SS killer penguin. That always amused the hell out of me and Maroney. The idea of this 50-foot high killer penguin. Yeah, no Tonys. Do that next time. Don't call me Tony. Oh my God. Don't do that. Everybody goes, I meant to call you George. No more of that either. You know what you're doing. You're not stupid. I think it's my nose. I don't have any Kleenex right now. It's over there. I had Kleenex. I got all these boxes intending. Oh, there's some. I got to ship stuff out. I'm saving all these. And I found out the giant box. I can go to Home Depot and put the airbed in to return it and get my Excuse me, bed frame. Excuse me, my nose keeps running, but I keep having perpetual sinus. I got to call my doctors too about the allergy clinic I never heard from after I had my breathing test, and urology, and my ENT doctor, and my colonoscopy. I keep waiting for a full body replacement to stick my brain in a new body and throw the old beat up, overweight body away and give me a brand new body. Make me look 25 again. With the knowledge I have now, so I can make big money. The cleaning isn't. I dug out 3 blankets today and put them on me, and I was finally warm after about an hour, and then I didn't wake up. I didn't go to sleep. But after about 2 hours, I had to kick them off because I started sweating to death. It was 83 today and warm. When I get done with this video, I'll go feed Mama Cat and Kitten, and then go in the back room, and I'll take the one bin off the bin that's full of clean shirts. I think there were some towels in there too. Hang up all the shirts, and that'd be Android George. Look like George Clooney or a younger Hugh Grant, maybe, yeah. John Wayne's son, one of his surviving sons, says if Wayne had a college degree, he might have become president. That struck me as a little odd. I can just see it now. Well, Pilgrim, I want to talk to you about the inflation. I can't. I'm not up to doing a John Wayne impression. No, H-U-G-H. It says 14 on my TV set. Maybe you're seeing 5 lights. Or 4 lights. And if you have a bald head, your name begins with a P. You know? Remember Ghostbusters with their slogan, "We're ready to believe you"? In Carl's high school yearbook, he's ready to probe you. I disable the likes and dislikes. No, it doesn't. I think I'm going to get rid of you. You're very weird. I don't like the what you're talking. Dislikes do not help your channel. All right, time out for you. It's hurt your channel. That's why I disable them. Okay, I knew this guy was a troll. Yeah, they're obsessed with that garbage. The usual garbage about Kathy and me. Gonna be in the lower 70s. Yeah. I spent last night about an hour on the guy from Paranormal and News Forum, the guy from Pittsburgh Paranormal and News Forum, posting videos from the last month. I don't know. I don't get started on him, so let's not discuss him. Kathy went after them in a video of last month, in August or September, and they keep bringing the same garbage up. That's all they got to talk. It never happened. It's never going to happen. I love my girlfriend. I've had two, actually I'll say three loves in my life, because two of them died. Not by me. One died of cancer, one was murdered. But there have been three. Well, there's a fourth one that Kathy doesn't like. She's jealous of someone I was involved with after she moved out. But don't even know where she is, except she moved back to Indiana. So I really liked her a lot. We got along fine. There was no baggage between us. These people had nothing better to do than to cause problems. Someone said last night they're jealous. I think they were absolutely right about that. Although I don't want them to be jealous about, but my life is not exactly always a bed of roses. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, she married a guy. She knew this guy, and then she met me, and she was in love with me, and she was in love with the other guy, but he was abusive and a drunk, and she married him, and he kicked her in the stomach, and she had a miscarriage, and she finally got the courage, to her credit, to move out, but he was stalking her. He was looking all over San Francisco for her, and I guess he finally caught up with her. And about, they are jelly of all the strawberry jelly. I saw her in February of the year I met Kathy and the year I met Maroney, and then I found out within 90 days she had been murdered. He caught up with her and killed her. So, very sad. So, I'd always thought that if, for whatever reason, Kathy and I would not be together, that I could go and find Julie again and be with her. And I broke down crying when I found out. I don't know. I just know he did. I found it out accidentally on the internet. She died at the age of, I was 25 in 1977, and she died at the age of 25. And she was a sweet person. She got mad at me once for something I did I shouldn't have done. She got furious with me, and I apologized profusely and straightened out the problem. I was young and stupid. But she still cared for me very much. And when she was with him, she drank a lot. And when she was with me, she wouldn't touch a drop, because she was very unhappy with the guy. So I'm not going to tell you what I did. Something I shouldn't have done. And she cared for me enough that she forgave me. And I was. So, still am in a way. Kathy knows. Kathy's not jealous of Julie. She knows he was very important to me. So, you guys ask too many questions that are really none of your business. I've told too much about myself over the last 10 years. I should have shut up. Not to be discussed. But, I still mourn her. I never got over that. She looked and sounded, she was from Kentucky, and she looked and sounded like a version of Barbara Feldon, Agent 99 from Get Smart. I'm not going to drink that stuff again. It's attacking me. Nothing, because I'm just being attacked by grape juice. I do have to cook that tilapia. I'll probably cook all of it tonight. I think your brain was already backwards, I guess. Got one of those backwards meters you see in those bad science fiction movies with the chronometer going when they're going back in time and they're going forward in time. I know nothing about Taylor Swift. I watched that Story of Us, and they had the one sheet of toilet paper. She was married to Kurt Cobain, and she said it's wrong for the Southerners to be proud of being Southerners. And I go, BS. I've known many people from the South, they're proud of the Southern, being Southern and their heritage. And it has nothing to do with slavery. But everybody, like, it's this politically correct crap that if you're from the South, you always supported slavery. I heard a figure only 7% of the people own slaves, so. Okay, I'm not going to get into that either. Stop. That's enough. The reason slavery got so pervasive, slavery was dying off until the cotton gin was invented. A proud pumpkin, I like that. And that story, the video I watched today said the slaves were worth $300 before the cotton gin. They were worth $2,000 with the cotton gin because they could process more cotton. Cotton was important. It allowed people to buy clothes off the rack rather than make their own. Well, I'd like to see the John Doerr pick the cotton and sort out the seeds from the cotton because I don't think the tractor can do that. But in the North, they had the abolitionists who were very vehement. Eli Whitney, if I remember, he serves me right. Then they invented a loom that would use punch cards to weave the cotton and did it in different colors. That made it faster too. What hurt the South is the British decided not to buy cotton anymore from the South, and that would hurt them financially. Every spare, when they weren't growing tobacco or other crops, they were growing cotton because it was huge. So, very interesting series. Well, anyway, people, I'm getting very sleepy, and I need to go feed Mama Cat. I think I'm going to take a nap and then start emptying the laundry bin, hanging everything up. I got to take a shower. I'm all sweaty. I'll put the clothes away at least tonight, and then start in the bedroom. After a certain point, I can't do any work in the bedroom because I got neighbors underneath. So I'll do that tomorrow after I get back from the zombie thing. I don't know. If I had my other iPads out, I need $87 to get them out of the shop. I could look it up on my other iPad. Okay. I'm sleepy because I'm 69 years old. Don't insult me. When people get old, they need the thing called naps. This is why I leave all the time, other than I'm getting tired. My body requires a nap every day. He was timed out. I'm not related to Joe Biden. That's insulting. But I get tired anymore. I walked home with my groceries. I walked to the library. I got on the bus. I got back on the bus. And And you know, I didn't I didn't go back to sleep I woke up at 6:30 this morning. It's, the hell is it, 9 o'clock. I'm tired. So I got more to do in here. This bin I'm leaning on is full of shopping bags, canvas shopping. I must have 100 of them. That bin has the airbed. I saw someone had a box full of trash on this in this parking space as I was coming home, and it was a gigantic box from Home Depot. So when I go to Home Depot next month to get the caulking gun and the caulk for the bathtub, I'll say, do you have one of those big boxes I can buy? And that would fit the airbed. So, and I could ship it off. They'll give me 109 or 100 and I don't know how many I got. There's a lot of them. Hell, I went to the store. Bag. I don't know where it is. I'll break my neck if I try to look. But I know I had the refrigerator, about 50 of them. Kept buying them, or I would go downstairs and people would leave bags before the pandemic, so I'd grab all the bags, or the ones I liked anyway. And some of them break, or they develop holes in them, or the handles break. So I have no idea how much water leaked. All I know is I was taking it. I turned the shower on, the curtain was open. And I took a shower this morning or yesterday or last night, and when I got out of the shower, there was a pool of water right on the edge of the bathtub. I immediately mopped it up, but the tile is the tile is not squares of tile. It's one big sheet of tile. It's like that linoleum you lay down on the floor, and I don't know how they glue it or whatever. But it's curled, so there's a space between the bathtub and the tile, and that's where all the water goes. And some cat litter is in there, too. When I go and caulk it, I'm going to have to take a knife and scrape all the cat litter that's gone in there. And then you get this caulk with sand in it. And that's what you do to seal the space between the tile and the bathtub. I may have to take a knife and cut the tile that's curved like this. It's gone up. I'm not doing it right. It's gone like this. Cut that so it's even in this, caulk the hell out of the bottom of the bathtub. Then there won't be any more leakage. So, all right, I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go feed Mama Cat, Kitten, and then I'll put these inappropriate comments in the bag here, and I think I'll set them on fire. All right. I can't read that. What did it say? I don't know how cute she was. How would you know how cute she was? But some people have made nasty comments and they get banned. So I can't remember everybody. I do know one thing. I looked at my Gmail list. I have over 400 people have been blocked, including one that sent me an email today saying he was my buddy. He's not my buddy. And he's associated with someone who came up with yet another plan to send me on a phony trip to Las Vegas. Couldn't keep his story straight. Remember something, anybody can put a profile photo of anybody. Doesn't mean that's what they really look like, except me. My picture is me. Not gonna tell you. But he said some stuff that, you know, I chewed him out, and I said, you're not my buddy, you're not my pal, you're not my friend. No, it's not. We don't discuss those people. Okay, you're getting a timeout. Don't bring those people up. All right? And with that, I'm going to go. We don't discuss those creatures on this channel. They are enemies of the channel. All right? This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. And next time, don't complain when I say I need a nap. Bye-bye for now.